Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 33rd episode of World Trigger, proud reaction to the 33rd episode of World Trigger. Last episode, Enadora has been defeated. We didn't kill him, we didn't really, well, what happened was we beat his trigger. The enemy, our enemy, his ally, supposedly showed up to seemingly rescue him, but no, they just took the trigger, tried to kill him real quick, and then left, as you do. So, maybe he'll be dead, maybe we'll save him. One of the two, obviously. I know that's some great speculation from me. But yeah, High Rain is still definitely a difficult one to deal with. That trigger is arguably more powerful than Enadora's, at least in some ways. But yeah, he can just like heal himself with cubes that he makes with his fishies contacting Trion items. It's just pretty crazy. The one weakness that he does have is that his fishies don't do anything to a regular object. But that's really, it's debatable how useful that is, especially when all of the people that are fighting him are Trion users. That's what they do. Like, I guess you could just grab a regular sword and attack him and see how that goes, but we haven't opted to do that just yet. Anyway, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. But yeah, his trigger is pretty much like specifically designed to be able to fight other trigger users. Yes, the very holy land. Although a lot of those people are now no longer fighting, You had Enadora that's been taken down, you have Ranbinane that's been taken down. Well, he was rescued, but he's not fighting anymore in this battle. Kyuu says, I mean, Jin's dealing with him. Visa still duking it out with Yuma, I believe. He's not gonna die. Yes, they are. No doubt about that. Some more recapping, of course. As if I don't remember any of this. Yeah, he has his work cut out for him on that one. Birdie. Yeah, that's just is insane. Yeah, what's this, like the 7th time you've shown this to me? Watching poor Chica become a cube. Oh, right, yeah, Kyosuke turned something like that on, didn't he? I kinda forgot about that. The Terror of High Rain, so yeah, definitely gonna be focused on him. Which, I mean, that's obvious, he's the only one that's really... Well, I guess Visa as well, but still. I figured he would focus on High Rain. Let's see what Kyosuke can do in that, like, 2 or so minutes. Yeah, I guess that would be 3 minutes, so... That still looks so cool. But the clock is ticking, my boy. Let's do it, Kyosuke. Oh. Never get tired of seeing that. I do feel like this arc is about over. Yeah, we might want to pick them up. He still has quite a few of those fish, though. There's no time for playing. You know, we really should minimize the talking. We're on a countdown here. Yeah, it really does. Gene giving advice, don't be silly. Nice little conversation, Lorraine. The sound of chewing. I want some advice, Gene. Yeah, you know, that big thing. A lot of help you are, Gene. What, do you want to go out with ramen with him too? He knows so much. Yeah, that is a fairly normal thing, to be fair. You're Jin, the elite Trion user. What did he call himself? Elite something. Well, yeah. Was correct about that. So just kill whatever you can wherever you are. That's not very encouraging. Okay, that's better. It's a really cool shot. It might be a thumbnail. Pretty much. That's all I really can do. It's a good thing flashbacks are a free action because I think he just used up his 3 minutes if it wasn't, you know. Give me those chips. Eat it quickly before it gets soggy. Oh yeah, we're having a fight now, weren't we? I love the spiky gloves. Dropping more random objects on that poor guy. I don't know why I called him that, but... He's so fast. And he did. Yeah, we don't have horns here, unfortunately. A rock! Submit to a rock. 2 rocks. 3. A lot of rocks. I don't know why, but I kind of forgot he was there. I shouldn't have. Did you do a good shot there? Wow, I could have swore that was longer. Bugs. Friggin' bugs. Why can't it just go smoothly? Mira again. What now? That's definitely not good. She's just all over the place. Well, yes, but still, stay anyway. Quick, jump to the portal, Kyosuke. Yeah, you really can't waste much time talking. Because you bail out as soon as that's done. Come on, Kyosuke, make this count. Or you could just get hit by that from behind. That works too. Freaking Mira. That was so messed up. How could you even... Yeah, that was not fair. That wasn't cool at all. I was really expecting some good attack from him there. Like, what's Kyosa gonna do against two powerful black triggers working together? That's just ridiculous. It just wasn't even remotely fair. Well... that's not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see at all. Opening? Yeah, opening. But seriously, man, I was expecting some really cool final attack from Kyosuke that would do a decent amount of damage, you know, kind of similar to what Reiji did before he was taken down. But nah, just... that was so not how it went. But seriously, a non-black trigger user having to fight against two black triggers. Tell me that's fair. Tell me that's fair. That's not. Not at all. Especially when one of them is like the strongest black trigger we've ever seen. And the other one might not be super useful for combat, but it would be very valuable nonetheless. So where is Konami right now? I kind of forgot which last time I saw her. She hasn't been taken out yet though, has she? I'm trying to remember. There's just so many moving pieces, it's kind of hard to keep track of it all. Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah, I should hope she was already on that. Yusei just kind of standing there awkwardly. But okay. It's hard to really understand exactly what that entails, but like if it's a good thing, it's great. I guess maybe he just slowed him down a bit. Maybe that's all they're really trying to say there. Because every second does matter. Yes. Several minutes. Is that gonna work? Because of course Hiring and them knew where they were going, because they knew where the headquarters were. They knew where that would, that would be where they would go. Maybe we should have had somewhere else to go. It's a good thing Replica's with him. Yeah, but how much does that really help us? Wow, that's pretty smart. Yeah, just those walls are not made of Treon, so that's actually pretty clever. Yeah, don't get trapped in a room. Just all that damage, but I guess it's fine. Yeah, they do share information, so. How dare they use strategy and tactics in their war? Who do they think they are? Yeah, she does that. Nice, nice jump, Mikamo. Like an action movie. Yes, obviously some move would be made here. Yeah, like that, for instance. Oh, no. Close the door quick. What do we... Oh. Uh... Yeah, that's a big problem. Well, who's gonna carry Mikamo? Oh, of course. I'm surprised it took them that long to kill that thing. Well, clearly. Is anybody gonna show up to help? Anybody, like the remnants of Cosmo Squad, Suva Squad? We just gotta get in that building, really. Easier said than done, though. Yuma? Or is that... I don't know why I'm even guessing. All I can see are feet. I mean, everyone's pretty much busy, aren't they? Aside from maybe, Miwa, perhaps? Okay, that is definitely Miwa. Guess he's gonna come through after all. He doesn't look happy about it, but... Uh... uh... And his side effect never lies. If it did, Yuma's side effect would know. Yes, you are. Only... What are you gonna do, Miwa? Wow. I don't think you can do that. However, you can help Mikomo here. Or you could do that. That wasn't very nice, Miwa. Yeah, you would think, but we know what his priority is, just to kill neighbors, and one is right in front of him, so... While he's doing that, you should focus on your mission. Okay, that's something. Yes, very perceptive. But yeah, Neo actually might have a better chance than I thought against this guy. That he does. No. That was fast. That was pretty well done. Time for another flashback. Probably. However, I knew there was to be a but. Well, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, so not something anyone can make good use of. In other words, not you, Mikomo. Man, he really is fast. Did he actually do it? Well, he ended the episode, that's what he did. It was kind of like overclocking your trigger, sort of. Yes. Special. So personalized. Yeah, because we don't have horns, so... so much deforming. Oh, now that comes out. Trigger on. Okay, that was the 33rd episode of World Trigger. And High-Rain definitely had plenty of screen time this episode. No doubt about that. Well, we kind of started off with Kyosuke trying to take him down, but that seems just said done. At the end of last episode, you had Kyosuke activate his special mode, and it basically destabilizes his trio and all that. You know, they gave explanations about it, but basically, yeah, it gave him a bit of a power boost in order to... a temporary power boost in order to try to take down High-Rain. However, it did not go super well, really, especially because Mira showed up to make things more difficult, you know. Just that move would just having the fishies fly into her hole and then behind Kyosuke to attack him from the back, man, that would be so hard to fight against something like that. Just ridiculous. You know, you could just put the fishes in there and then she could make the warp gate anywhere, not even just behind him. She could just have it anywhere and then it would just suddenly hit you. Like, how do you even protect yourself against something like that? It's ridiculous, but, you know, at least he slowed him down a little bit, because he did have to stop to deal with that. So, you know, maybe that did help a little bit. Because Gene made it a point to say that what he did helped, so that's the only thing I can really think about is just that slight delay. Maybe that made a difference. Because, you know, we obviously had to buy time for Miwa to show up, which he did show up. Although there's a nice bit of flashbacks in this episode. You know, first we had the one between Kyosuke and Gene. Then we had the one where Mikumo learns about the lead bullet and why he shouldn't use it and all that. But yeah, Miwa, we heard about that whole Gene wanting Miwa to help Mikumo thing from way back when, like a while ago. And now that's actually coming to fruition. And yeah, that still wasn't my initial guess. The first thing I threw out there was Yuma because he'd be the most likely one to rescue Mikumo, but then I started to think about it. No, he's dealing with Visa still. He hasn't dealt with that yet, so he wouldn't be there. And then I started to go through all the people in my head about where they would be, and I was like, Gene's busy with Hyusa. You have, I mean, Kyosuke is you know, done. You know, who is the other guy? Reiji's done. You know, a lot of people are either, you know, have either bailed out or are just, you know, busy, basically. So, but, you know, I eventually figured out that was Miwa, and it was definitely Miwa. Yeah, that's who it was. He's not a big fan of saving Mikumo, but Mikumo asking him for help reminded him of him asking for help with the incident with his sister, you know, that we heard about a very long time ago. But, yeah, maybe he saw a little bit of himself in Mikumo there. Possibly. But the point is, he's like, no, I'm not going to take the cube for you. You go deal with that. I'm going to kill some neighbors, because that's what I do. You know, that's not a terrible thing, although that kick did kind of confuse Hiring a little bit. It's like, I thought you guys were allies. Yeah, so I don't know, whatever. And they are allies, and they lose his sense of the term. He is with Tamakoma branch, which is not really the branch that Miwa's a big fan of for various reasons. But, you know, they are more or less allies. They're allies but not friends, I guess would be a good way to put it. Regardless, it's time for Miwa to deal with Hiring, and he actually did a pretty good job with it. He had like a bunch of mini shields instead of one big one, which is what you need to do because those bullets, it's very inefficient if you don't have the little shields to deal with them. Of course, it does take a lot of skill to do that, so Miwa is definitely one of the best border agents, like probably top 10, you know? I have to really think about it, but I would assume he's like top 10. Anyway, the point is he's really good, and he was able to really give Hiring a run for his money there. Be able to get very close, get some decent attacks in there, be able to block the shots, get his lead bullets to hit, which his fishies like can't block that because of, I guess, the composition of the bullets. I don't know. But the point is, yeah, he was actually able to do a better job fighting Hiring than like anyone else, really. I'm trying to think about it. Nobody else really had a good of a shot as Miwa. I know the one guy whose name I forget that kept using Meteor, he did all right, but I think Miwa might actually be able to do it a little bit better. I mean, just going by what we saw here. I guess we'll see how that ends. He probably won't actually like beat him, but as long as he can delay him for a good amount of time, that definitely matters because surely he doesn't have a lot of Trion left. I mean, surely he has to be running low because he's been using it a lot. And that's got to be a very Trion heavy trigger. Like seriously, it's got to use a lot of it. He obviously has a lot of Trion, but not infinite amount. Definitely not infinite amount. But yeah, Mikumo, he lost his legs. That's a problem. He can't really run, you know, so he just gonna have to sit there awkwardly. I don't know what he's gonna do about that, because Miwa didn't take the cube, so I guess he just kind of has to sit there with it for a while until somebody else comes. I don't know, but I don't think he can run on those legs. Probably not. But the strategy to like go through the buildings was pretty clever because he obviously can't like break the walls with his fishies. But the problem is Mira's trigger can just teleport the fishes inside. That's the biggest problem there. But luckily, we're able to, you know, not die from that. But yeah, we try to hack the door with a little mini replica, but Mira kind of interrupted that because of course she did. So that's a problem to deal with. Definitely a problem to deal with. So yeah, all I can say is hopefully Miwa can deal with Hiring pretty well. Hopefully Yuma can deal with Visa, because it seems like we're gonna check in on that next episode. So yeah, this has to be over soon. Like maybe episode 35 or 36 will be the last episode of the arc. Maybe like it's got to be near the end. Like we're pretty close because we're like right outside the headquarters. It can't last much longer than that. Surely I need to stop using that word. But see anything else? I don't know. The flashback between Jin and Kyosuke, that was, I don't know. I feel like we had more time dedicated to that than we needed to. Again, an awkward few seconds that was just nothing but awkward silence and hearing Jim chewing chips. Like, I feel like that was elongated more than it needed to be, in my opinion. But that's just kind of the show in a nutshell, isn't it? Just, you know, fluffing out time. That's just always been a big part of it. Like, you could cut this 23-minute episode down to, like, you know, 16 or 17 minutes and you wouldn't have really lost anything. You can say that for, like, a lot of the episodes because of how much recapping and stuff they do. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'll see you in the next reaction if you choose to watch that too. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.